Hello, welcome to today's Vlogmas video. I'm going to talk about cheating again. Dun dun dun, so juicy. I'm Venus O'Hara. I'm a sexual wellness content creator, and right now I'm doing Vlogmas. So the other day I made a video about cheating, and someone left this comment, which was, people disagree greatly about what constitutes cheating, with some saying that flirting with someone else is a type of cheating. Some say that considering cheating counts. Some say that dreaming of or otherwise imagining cheating is. Ooh, juicy. Anyway, this reminded me of an article I wrote several years ago for El País. I'm British, but I live in Spain. I used to write for many media outlets here in Spain. And I wrote an article called 6 Degrees of Infidelity. And actually I just thought of one here that wasn't included, which was flirting. But anyway, I'm going to give you a bit of a summary of what these 6 degrees were, and I want you to tell me in the comments below what you think cheating is and up to what stage is acceptable or not. Anyway, the first one I talked about was fantasizing with someone about someone else. And you can fantasize maybe about someone, maybe you're fantasizing about someone in your life. You could be fantasizing about someone you've seen on TV. It could be a book. And this article I wrote was written at the time when 50 Shades of Grey was a worldwide bestseller, and it was kind of first out, and all these women were going crazy about Christian Grey, even though it was a fictitious character. Is that kind of making people uncomfortable to kind of desire someone who's just made up in a book? I mean, where is the line? Or is it okay to desire a Hollywood actor when you know you're probably never going to meet them in your life, or people on TV? I remember for me, I've been in situations where with guys who have, whenever a certain person comes on TV, they're like, oh, wow, she's so fit. You're thinking, hang on a minute, I'm just sitting right here. And that can make me feel a little bit uncomfortable if I'm just sitting there in my jogging bottoms. I would never do that to someone else. I think sometimes it's okay to find other people attractive, but another thing is to express it in a way that's not, doesn't have any emotional intelligence. Or maybe people just don't care, and if they're feeling more secure in themselves, they don't really feel threatened by someone desiring someone in a book or on TV. What do you think about that? Also, desiring someone in your life, though, that can become definitely problematic. The next one, the second degree of infidelity, would be having the intention to be unfaithful. It does take time between thinking about it and actually doing it. For example, if you're having intentions, that means you could be trying to find opportunities to be unfaithful. You could be on a dating site and neglecting to mention that you are in a relationship. Or maybe, you're just trying. So what do you think about that? If you're trying and you haven't been successful, does that already count as infidelity? The next one would be number 3, which is cybersex and sexting. So when you're engaged in this type of, could be known as digital infidelity, when you're chatting with someone else, exchanging nudes and very provocative conversations. I mean, even if nothing has happened, then there's definitely, for a lot of people, that would be crossing a line. And that's why some people might want to check their partner's phone to make sure these types of things aren't happening, because for some it could be only a matter of time when the chat becomes a reality, or maybe not. Maybe people are doing this with a long distance kind of thing as well. But it's incredible how well you can, or how much you can have desire for someone through just short messages and phone calls, not phone calls, but maybe photos. It's incredible how that can spark a lot of stuff going on in your imagination. And it makes me think about when you meet someone digitally, and all of those messages back and forth can really be hot and entertaining. Then when in reality, it's always something can be quite different. But that's a different topic, perhaps. Then the 4th degree of infidelity, according to my article, was a kiss. But I do think I missed out here, actively flirting with someone. Maybe that comes under the category of cybersex and sexting. Maybe that's even a distance thing. What about flirting in person? That can be very, and some people do that in front of their partners as well. So that can be something, that could be crossing a line. Whereas some people might find it to be something playful, and they might be entertained by this kind of witty conversations that can be part of flirting just the conversation, because it is just a conversation at the end of the day when you're flirting. But that could be definitely crossing a line, definitely. But a kiss, is that, I mean, some people think that a kiss is more intimate than sex. But sometimes I guess at this time of year, there's lots of Christmas parties on. There could be a lot of drunken kisses exchanged, but they might not go any further. And I think a lot of people would be a bit upset if their partner kissed someone else, definitely, even if they stopped and said, no, we shouldn't be doing this. But that could be definitely classed as an infidelity. Would you get divorced over something like that, though? Just a kiss? You tell me. It seems a bit extreme, but not ideal. Then the next degree of infidelity, which is number 5 on my list, would be actually having sex with someone else. And, there's different types of scenarios there. There could be the type of sex you have on holiday. Maybe you're never going to see that person again. Or it could be someone that you work with. That would be obviously a bit more dangerous. But if you do it once, does it stop there, or does it kind of make it kind of okay to carry on? I don't know. Would it encourage someone to carry on, or would it be a one-off mistake or not? And then the last, but not the last and worst degree, number 6, the worst degree of infidelity, is when you're having this full-blown affair, long-term sentimental affair, not just sexual, but when emotions get involved and it's lasting a long time. That can be definitely the worst type of infidelity. And I think it can be difficult to be in a situation like that, even though in the ideal world we should all be open and honest, and then as soon as you want someone else, end your primary relationship. But some people can be in committed relationships where they are devoted to their partners and their families, but then they might feel this emotional connection with someone else without going down the sexual route. Or maybe they just, they're falling in love with someone else. Sometimes you can't really control that, because some people can fall in love with someone else and not physically act upon it. So it can be very, very confusing. But I think actively or consciously cheating on someone and repeatedly, that's definitely the worst thing. And finding out that your partner has a total double life, that must be absolutely heartbreaking. But yeah, the best thing is to be honest with yourself and with your partners and not to cheat, unless you are in a situation where you can be honest and open about your desires for other people and have an open relationship. But a lot of people don't have the balls to do that, and cheating can seem like a cowardly, easier option for those who want to be with someone else other than their partner. So what about you? Where is the line? What would you accept? What would you not accept? And I would love to hear in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions for new videos, don't hesitate to contact me at venus@venusohara.org, or you can make a comment on this video, and if it's juicy enough, I will make another video about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I am looking forward to reading your comments. Oh, here's my email. I'm not sure if I said that. venus@venusohara.org. Adios.